Hey friends, Mrs. Matt White here. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Mr. Celio and I spent a lot of time working together today trying to figure out what would be the best activity for you all to work on. Based on what we're seeing through your highlights and through your articles, we came up with an activity that we have called HCS, or Highlighter Crazy Syndrome Prevention. So you can click on your social studies class period and you will see that there is a new assignment posted either by me if you have Mrs. Matway as social studies teacher, or Mr. Celio if you have Mr. Celio. Just a few notes. This week's assignment is going to be graded. Really the goal and what we're looking for is you to successfully highlight evidence based on the reading purpose questions. So it's really important that you follow all the instructions that are in the Google Slides presentations, because some things have changed from the previous weeks. So just make sure you check that out. So I clicked on this assignment and you can see that there is a PowerPoint presentation. Those are your instructions for today. All right. And you can see that there is one article shared with you. All right. So you're going to click on this presentation because you need to review the instructions. Just like if we were sitting in class, you need to be listening to the task that you're supposed to be doing. This is what this PowerPoint presentation, Google Slides presentation is all about. So HCS, protecting yourself from highlighter crazy syndrome. So really, this is kind of a play on what's going around in the world today. Is we wanted to let you know some symptoms that if you are experiencing HCS, you might have. All right, so you can check those out. Obviously, if you have any of the symptoms, it's really important to seek immediate academic attention. All right, so prevention step number one is you need to look up the unknown words that you can understand. All right, copying and pasting definitions from Google Define or any other type of online dictionary is actually plagiarism, and that's going to actually cause you to get even more HCS, and we're really trying to avoid it. All right, so there is one article that's shared with everybody for this week. There is a copy, as I said, in Google Classroom. It is your job to look up and type in your own definitions for the unknown words that are in red. We've already identified the words for you. It's now up to you to look them up. If you don't look them up, you already are in stage 1 of HCS, and you really should seek some attention. All right, so I'm going to go over to Google Classroom and I'm going to open up this article, and you can see that there's a bunch of stuff in red. And if you're not quite sure how to define these words, it's pretty simple. You right click on it and you click define, and if nothing comes up in the define category, click explore and see what comes up on the internet. All right, so then we're moving back over to our presentation. I've finished that step. All right, prevention number 2 is to know your reading purpose questions. All right, if you don't know your reading purpose questions, then you actually are already in stage 1 of HCS. All right, so you have to make sure you know these questions and you keep them in your head. You keep them they're at the top of your article. They're right here. Can't miss them. All right, and they're at the top of every single page. So important to keep those handy. All right. Watch the video. All right, are you safe from HCS? Are you there? I don't know. Let's find out. You can click this link down here and test your knowledge. All right, in prevention step number 3, this is the most important. If you don't do this, you are in the critical stages of HCS. You really need to get yourself to some assistance. All right, you need to use your brain and actually think. If you're not thinking, you're not going to be able to do what is asked of you to do in this video. All right. So every sentence that is in blue in your document must be highlighted. We've told you what we would have highlighted. Now you have to figure out which question the in blue best answers. It's one of these reading purpose questions, and then you're going to highlight it the appropriate color. So if I thought this first one was about government, I'm going to highlight it in blue. Don't just randomly start highlighting. That's not helping you be successful or helping you be healthy. You're going to develop HCS in 2 seconds and then you're gone. All right. So it's really important to stop and think and say, what is this showing me? What is it trying to explain to me? Just because it has the word environment in it doesn't mean it's about environmentalists. Just because it has the word government in it doesn't mean it's about the government. You have to actually think about these questions and what could be possible answers. All right. So please remember that if you have any of these symptoms, you can seek immediate academic attention via Google Meets with Mr. Celio or myself during your Google Meet sessions, or even on Wednesdays, we are available all day long. Good luck.